I am Dr. Paneerselvam.
My dear friends, before your eyes, there are plenty of opportunities. So you have to tape it, for which you have put all your energy on it and put your brain on it, put your heart on it. So definitely you could be a successful man, not only for you but also for others. So now you know that fish, because fish வந்து நமக்கு வந்து கடல் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய பெரிய வரம். ஏன்னா அந்த கடலுடைய பொருள் வந்து நம்ம வந்து உணவுப் பொருட்களாக தொடர்ச்சியாக அந்த கடல் உள்ள அளவும் உள்ளுக்குள்ள கடல் எப்பயுமே அழிய போகிறது இல்லை, அதனால வந்து மீன் என்றே அழிய போகிறது கிடையாது. I am just sharing with you about a business started by a youth in Madurai, dry fish. ட்ரை ஃபிஷ் வந்து ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ராமேஸ்வரத்தில் ஃபேமஸ்ஸு, ராம்நாட்டில் ஃபேமஸ்ஸு, கமுதியில் ஃபேமஸ்ஸு, திருநெல்வேலியில் ஃபேமஸ்ஸு, தூத்துக்குடியில் ஃபேமஸ். பட் இருந்தால் கூட தேர் ஆர் சம் பீப்புள் ஆடிங் சம் அடிஷ்னல் இன்னோவேட்டிவ்னஸ், additional ingredients which will prove that it is something better than any other kind of dry fish available in the market. I can tell you one more thing, that is there was a girl in France and she was IT person and she worked in different places but she was not satisfied. She hails from Bangalore. So she wanted to get a resettlement. வந்துட்டு திருப்பி பெங்களூரே வந்துடலாம் அப்படின்னு முடிவு பண்ணிடுச்சு. அப்போ என்ன, then again husband wanted to know that how will you compromise the income which you were earning in France, because when you are going back, you know, you may not have a same source. What we are earning here cannot be received in Bangalore or any other places. But அந்த கேர்ள் என்ன பண்ணாங்க அப்படின்னா, she started gathering people like WhatsApp group நிறைய பேர் பண்ணி Bangalore, அதாவது there are many products they get from south, especially in India. Maybe தமிழ்நாடாக இருக்கலாம், பெங்களூராக இருக்கலாம், ஆர் ஆந்திராவாக இருக்கலாம், மேபி அதர் பிளேசஸ். ஸோ இந்த பொருட்கள் எல்லாம் வந்து மக்கள் வந்து பல பேர் யாராவது எப்போல்லாம் வருவாங்களோ அவங்க வந்து வரையெல்லாம் சொல்லி அனுப்புவாங்க, லிஸ்ட்டையும் கொடுத்து விடுவாங்க, கேஷையும் கொடுத்து விடுவாங்க. அவங்க வந்து பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு திருப்பி கொண்டு வருவாங்க, டியூட்டி இதெல்லாம் மற்றதெல்லாம் பே பண்ணி. ஸோ அப்போ இந்த கேர்ள் என்ன நினச்சி, இந்த மாதிரி வந்து பல மக்களை வந்து பல பேர் போகையில் கேட்டு வாங்கக்கூடிய பொருள்கள் நம்ம இந்தியாவில் இருக்கிறதுனால, so why don't we just organize some people, those who want to get product from India, அப்போ அந்த லிஸ்ட்டை எடுத்துக்கிறோம், நம்ம பெங்களூரில் போய் அவங்களுக்கு சப்ளை பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ அதனால் வந்து ஐ திங்க் நோ we would also earn a good amount of income அப்படின்னு திங்க் பண்ணாங்க. So she started with only few products, the edible products. Today now she got settled down. I also published a video in my channel. I think now she becomes a millionaire. Sending so many things to so many families. Now everybody depend on her to tell what product they want from Tamil Nadu or Bangalore, whether it is a silk or cotton or pillow or maybe like edible items or stationery, spices, so many things. Now I think it's one of the place where now she started making a shelf where all products are kept and things are properly ordered, properly arranged, inventory is being taken, and people are sorting out and packing the materials, and she's sending by ship or by air depending upon the requirement. It becomes a professional business. So let us come back to dry fish. Dry fish அவர் என்ன பண்ணார் அப்படின்னா, நீங்கள் வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து எந்த பகுதியில் வாங்கினாலும் சரி, இல்லை ஆந்திர பிரதேஷில் வாங்கினாலும் சரி, நீங்கள் மதுரையில் இருக்கிற மாதிரி அந்த ட்ரை ஃபிஷ்ஷை வந்து உங்களால் வந்து கொண்டு வரவே முடியாது. மேபி அதை வந்து ட்ரை பண்ணுறாங்க, அது கூட வந்து சால்ட் போடுறாங்க, அது கூட ஸ்பைசஸ் ஆட் பண்ணுறாங்க, இருந்தாலும் கூட that taste is unique. I don't say myself, it is a proven. See, it is not going to only particular Ceylon, Malaysia, Singapore and few places. It goes many countries in the world. People are very particular. We know, you can see a list of exporters doing this business from Madurai. So they are sending consignment after consignments. There are sellers selling the product. In West Indies also, the people are getting the product and selling there. So everywhere, whether it is Netherlands or maybe like West Indies, everywhere I think they have their sources. But the product what they get, the attempt they use of materials, இது வந்து nothing is a substitute, nothing is reproducing the dry fish as Madurai. அப்போ ஏதாவது that is called, you know, they taken only dry fish, ஃபிஷ்ஷில் இருந்து ட்ரை பண்ணுறாங்க, that's all over, the business is completed. But now when it is a dry, what type of dryness is required, what is the best thing to be added, and when how it will become very genuine. and what are the ingredients will be giving you more tastier. What are the things to be added to keep it durable? Even packing also, still they're using the banana leaves and properly packed with all the curry leaves. Even when you travel from Madurai to Chennai, they'll do almost all the very good packing, and nobody smells that it's a dry fish in anybody's suitcase, anybody's briefcase, or anybody's handbag. Such a way banana leaf and curry leaf they do it perfectly. See, this is how the people have learnt it. It becomes a culture. That is why the product which is made in Madurai has added so many ingredients which is unique of their choice, and they sell it in the market, which is not reproduced by anybody in any of the cities in Tamil Nadu and other places. So they got a very good price, very good market and regular demand, and people are so particular. And the taste is also something different. Whatever the material you get from any pack, from either Rameshwaram, anywhere, they are all good. We do agree. But this is something different than anybody else. So what was being done there? I think that individual, maybe like the forefathers did their experiment. What are the best thing to be added? What is the best suitable spice which will keep the product very tasty and genuine as well as durable? They added and do their experiments. Then again the ancestors, maybe like the successes, continue the business, and the product reaches. Even though we may not, it's not a very stable, or maybe it's not a very major food to eat, but it is additional. It's like side dish. But that is invariably purchased by many people, including foreigners. அது நெய் மீன் மட்டும் கிடையாது, ஈவன் நெத்திலி மீன் and vajra mean. But vajra mean you can also see everywhere. But what is sold in Madurai is totally different. But that requires something different innovations. So my dear audience, the product may be same, the activity will be very small. The business also appear to be small, and the process seems to be small. But finally, when you bring is a finished product, that speaks about your genuinity, quality, your innovations, and your R&D, and what all the effort you have taken on it. So now many people are enjoying, and income-wise they are getting a handsome money, because it gives a very good profit. You know very well that as export we should be very, very sure about the quality, and they retain the quality. They have regular retained customers, and they have repeated customers. They have regular customers. The purchase also frequent. They also give you a foreign exchange earnings to the country. And now you just look at the overall view. Entrepreneur who not only earns for himself, and he is also working for others in terms of providing employment and generating a sufficient foreign exchange. That is a source of income to build your country. So now you see that multiplier effect. So this is how your logarithm will have to be worked upon. So my dear audience, before you there are many, and you are boundless, you are blessed with a lot of resources available before you, especially since we were born in India. So now you try to identify it and make it as your activity, and do your complete analysis, do your all research, and put your all effort on it with more and more dedicated focus. So you will get a product which will be unique, which will be something different than anybody else in the market. Then I think you will rule the game. You will rule the customers, you will rule the product. Income part, I think you will have endless. You don't have any limit. The sky is a limit. And if you want to earn a million, you can earn. If you want a billion, you can earn. If you want a trillion, you can earn. Because the source is opportunity unlimited. Sometimes, unless you are tired of seeing your currency, your growth will be enormous. So everything is in you, because our country is going to be a member, not only member, and we are going to head this G20. It has a very good potential, and you can rule the countries with your very good products made out of your natural resources. Think over and prove yourself as a credential person to act as an entrepreneur and creating so much of growth for the country as well as for your personal individual growth. Thanks for listening.